So today I'm going to talk about 5 tips for preparing your home to sell. The first one is to find a trusted local real estate agent. Feel free to interview 2 to 3 and ask all of the hard questions. Of course, some sellers would prefer not to pay commission, but so often the hassle is not worth it. And I know some of y'all are laughing right now, but I do have horror stories about what some for sale by owner people have gone through. It can get truly awful. I was representing a buyer one time and the seller did not understand how to read the contract and agreed to $15,000 worth of repairs without meaning to. It was truly awful. I can speak to this issue because we tried to avoid realtor fees on a house many years ago before I was in the business, and people just stopped calling for showings. At the end of the day, most buyer's agents would prefer not to deal with the owners directly. They believe they're going to have to do most of the work, and they are not wrong. So basically, that is just a very basic thing that is going to net you more money at the end of the day, and that has been proven over and over and over again. Our professional agent will take most of the stress off of you and will not be as emotional during negotiations. Make sure they have a backup person to answer the phone if they're sick or even on vacation. Watch the Zillow reviews. In addition to that, they should be able to help you price the home appropriately and correctly to get the maximum amount of money in the quickest time period. This can save you from continuing to have to make mortgage payments because the house is sitting on the market and aging on the market. So do your homework and find a wonderful agent. Number 2, declutter. Think model home. Go through with 3 boxes. Label 1 to give away, label 1 to keep, and label the 3rd one to throw away. Remember, if it's not beautiful or useful, you can probably get rid of it. Moving presents the perfect opportunity to purge your home. So much of that stuff in storage you don't really need, right? Less stuff can often mean less stress. And you want to make sure your potential buyers don't get distracted looking at your family photos. You want them to be able to imagine their own family living there. So anything you can make bare and minimalistic, this is the time. The kitchen counter should have 1 or 2 things only. If the room feels overcrowded, take some of the furniture out, put it in your garage. If you don't have a garage, you might even need to rent a pod. The truth is, rooms with too much furniture or too much stuff on the walls take longer to sell. If there's a reasonable alternative, for some reason it's just off-putting on some kind of psychological level, it just doesn't scream, buy me now. Number 3, deep clean. You might be casual about housekeeping, but your buyers may not be. If there are cobwebs, crumbs, grime, soap scum in the showers, dog hair, stained carpet, smeary marks on the walls, it does not inspire buyer confidence that the house has been well maintained and cared for. It may not be fair, but it is true. You only have one opportunity to make that first impression. And so go the extra mile and make sure the home really even smells yummy. If you have smoked in your house, for a non-smoker, that could totally be the kiss of death. So you can get rid of that by washing your curtains, going through your furniture, using a vinegar solution to clean walls. If nothing else works, you can put out bowls of vinegar and activated charcoal, and make sure your windows and mirrors are sparkling. Number 4, make small repairs. When getting your house ready to sell, you need to have your handyman on speed dial. Make sure anything and everything that needs to be fixed can be fixed. Locks, hardware, leaky faucets, cracks in the walls, broken appliances, squeaky doors, etc. Make sure this is fixed before listing. Otherwise, buyers may think your home hasn't been well taken care of again, which can be a turnoff, of course. The fewer items and issues that show up on your inspection report, the better. Obviously, for some jobs, you might need a licensed electrician or a plumber, but it is worth it to have them come before you actually go on the market. Your listing agent can share with potential buyer's agents at that point all you have done to get the home ready. It just feels responsible. So number 5, this suggestion might not be popular, but it will go a very long way. Basically, we're looking for bang for the buck, and that is to paint your walls and the trim if needed. This is a tried and true method to make sure your home pops. It was true 50 years ago, it is still true today. On top of adding visual appeal to your house, it's likely going to add value. Houses painted in specific colors made an extra $5,000 more than expected in a recent home survey. Most buyers today with such busy schedules want a move-in ready home. They are willing to pay more for that if the home is in excellent condition. If they have children and both parents are working, etc., it feels exhausting to have to deal with painting the house. Chipped and faded paint will also lower the value of your home. So we feel like it's important not to skip any of these steps. You're going to be so glad you took the time to prepare and did all the right things to get your house on the market, and you'll be thrilled when those lovely offers start to come in. Rachel and I are here to assist you. We want to advise, we want to guide you, we want to take the pressure off of you, and we're going to help get you from point A to point B. And no price point is too big or too small. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.